It is 5:54. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. Starting off with the Kumiana, we do have this very small burst of energy, and the Morse code, we're going to keep calling it, has returned. Let's zoom in. This energy is peaking at about 20 hertz there, and the fact that it is red, it is high frequency, so it is a lot of energy, even though it's small. And once again, we have communication coming in a high frequency. Yesterday, it was at 80 hertz. Today, it's about the same. It's probably like 81. But then it gets higher. This one is almost 90 up here. So this just is very fascinating to me. And I love all of your different perspectives on this. It does seem to mirror this high frequency energy. It's kind of like this is coming from the earth down here, and this is coming from somewhere else, and the earth is talking back and forth with whatever this is. But of course, discernment, decide for yourself. And here is the Russian graph. Now let's focus first on this 34 hertz, where this little tail ends. 34, we are in beta brain waves. Now this is associated with alertness, focus, decision making, problem solving, movement, motor control. It helps our brain make the best decision for us. Now, because this is 34 hertz, that would be considered high beta. We're almost out of beta into gamma. It is such a high frequency. And in these high frequencies, you could feel anxiety, stress, agitation. You could feel overwhelmed or overstimulated very easily. Now that is also associated with the whiteout energy. So those types of feelings could be amplified today. And this white energy is acting like a curtain. It blocks the view of what is happening behind it. Now, where will you pull your focus? Will you put your focus into trying to see what's behind this, or will you place your focus on the new entering your life? Perspectives are everything right now, as things are not always as they seem. Spirit continues to remind us, which takes me to the spirit message, which is also a riddle today. So let me know what you think of this. When you look through the window, what will you see? Lights so bright, preventing view, or lights so bright, presenting true vision? You're getting it now. Everything is coming together. When Spirit said looking through the window, I envisioned someone looking through a telescope, and they were presented with this white energy. But if you close your eyes, you can see with true vision. If you look with your eyes, you're going to be blinded. Now, this white energy is coming in as a clean slate, washing away the past and clearing those energetic echoes from within. And that is evident too with all of this like red, yellow, kind of making orange around that white. Blockage is clearing. And all of this is aiding in your alignment. Are you working with or against yourself? Because if you're working with this energy, movement is going to keep coming and flowing. If you're working against this energy, you're going to feel a lot of restriction. And it's going to feel like you're walking through cement. And if you are working against yourself, ask yourself, why do you feel you deserve that? What makes you feel the need to do that? Look a little deeper and see what you find. Now, since the Schumann and our brain become in sync, if you are feeling the high beta effects of stress, anxiety, overwhelmed, there are a couple of things that you can try to aid in finding a calmer state. Listening to calming music, taking some deep breaths, listening to a guided visualization, helping to relax, taking a nice, just slow-paced walk, stretching. All of these things can really make all the difference. And if you haven't planted your seeds yet, if you didn't have time, yesterday with the new moon, we are still under the new moon today, so you can still take the time to do that and prepare for this manifestation cycle, which will peak November 5th with the appearance of the full moon. I hope that you have a wonderful day.